Mr. Midnight.
It started as a joke, something they thought would make a good post. 4 friends, Tom, Lewis, Ben, and Kara, all in their early 20s, bored and looking for something that could break the monotony of a quiet rural town. The idea came from Lewis. He'd heard the stories since childhood about the Ravenscroft Bridge, the one that stood deep inside the old forest road, where the mist never seemed to clear. People said it was built over an abandoned burial path, that at night, if you shouted into the river below, you'd hear someone answer back, but not in your voice. So that Friday night, they drove out in Lewis's van. The air was cold, their breath visible under the dim headlights. The forest grew darker as they approached the bridge. The sound of gravel faded beneath the tires, replaced by the low groan of wood and metal. When they stopped, the headlights illuminated the edge of the bridge, broken railings, a gap where the road dipped slightly, and fog rolling across like a living thing. Lewis grinned. "We record the echo, post it online, instant views." Tom forced a laugh. "Unless we record something else." They all laughed, but the laughter didn't last.
They reached the middle of the bridge. The wood planks creaked under each step, echoing into the fog like distant cries. Kara switched her phone to record. "Ready?" she said. "On 3. 1, 2, 3. She yelled, "Is anyone down there?" The sound bounced off the cliffs and came back slower, heavier, wrong. Ben frowned. That didn't sound like her voice. Lewis replayed the clip. They listened. Kara's voice came out again, but this time it ended with an added phrase, one she never said. "Is anyone down there? Help us!" The air seemed to turn colder. Tom whispered, "Delete it!" No one moved.
Lewis leaned over the railing, trying to peer through the fog. "Probably a speaker or some sound trick," he said. Then something answered. A faint, drawn-out whisper drifted up from the darkness. "Lewis." Everyone froze. Kara's lips parted. "It said your name." He shook his head quickly. "No, that's just the echo." Tom aimed his flashlight downward. The beam hit black water, smooth and still, except for ripples moving against the current. That's when Ben's phone lit up on its own. Notification. New audio saved. Voices under the bridge. He hadn't opened the app. They decided to check it out. Maybe someone was hiding below. Maybe it was a prank. They climbed down the embankment, shoes sinking in wet mud. The sound of water dripping echoed all around. Under the bridge, a narrow drainage tunnel stretched into darkness. Vines covered its entrance. It smelled of metal and old rain. Ben went first, flashlight trembling. As soon as they stepped inside, the whispers began. Not echoes, voices. Layered, distorted, and all speaking at once. At first it was impossible to understand. Then they realized what they were saying. Their names. But the voices pronounced them backward. Lewis stepped back, whispering, This isn't funny. Kara's phone lit up again, recording on its own. The screen read, "Recording 2, Voices Under the Bridge." She dropped it.
They ran for the van. No one spoke until they slammed the doors. Kara picked up her phone, hands shaking, and hit play. Static filled the air. Then, beneath it, a low voice. Calm, male, familiar. You shouldn't have come back. Louis went pale. Back? What do you mean, back? Tom turned to him. Have you been here before? Louis didn't answer. The headlights flickered. When they turned back toward the road, the bridge was gone. Only fog remained, rolling over an endless drop. Days later, a hiker reported a van abandoned by the Ravenscroft woods. Police arrived to find the doors unlocked. Inside, they discovered a phone, its screen cracked, but still recording. The last minute of audio was silent until it wasn't. Soft footsteps, then water, and 4 voices whispering from beneath it, each calling their own names. Then a faint chuckle. You always come back.